Hi, I'm Jen, and I'm a shopping specialist here at Google. So I work with large retailers to help them improve their marketing performance with Google products. One of the things that I love about my role is that it's really quantifiable and measurable. The products that I actually bring to market, I can see how they transform retailers' businesses and how it helps them drive more revenue for their company and meet their bottom line. So I was recruited from Howard University, which is a historically Black university, which is really cool because at the time there was not as much diversity, I would say, within the tech and e-com industry specifically. So when I think about DEI in the space of e-com, I really think about how we're connecting to our customers. We have to remember that we're representing and we're trying to reach a diverse customer pool. So our teams also have to be diverse. So I would think that we want to shape our teams, our community, our culture to be as open as possible to reflect society. I came without any e-com experience, without any digital marketing background. I really think that e-com is a place where you can come and grow in the role. And most folks that come from non-traditional backgrounds, are not classically trained in e-com or digital marketing, and are able to ramp up and add value to their clients really effectively within a short amount of time. So when I think about diversity, equity, and inclusion, I really like to put it in the context of people. So diversity specifically, I think about the breadth as well as the depth of people. So having the same opportunity set. And diversity is making sure that everyone has access to that. When I think about equity in terms of people, I think about compensation. We all want to make sure that we're being paid at a similar rate for the skill set that we're bringing to the table. And when I think about inclusion, I really think about belonging. And really, for me, that has to do with whether my opinion is valued and whether my input is accepted by the team and sparks a dialogue and conversation in the same way that someone else's would. If we think about society and we think about kind of sometimes how folks are just trying to check the box, sure, we can have kind of a diverse environment around us, but if everyone is not being compensated fairly, or if people don't really feel like they belong and they're coming from different backgrounds, it's not really making a dent and really not really contributing to the overall goal, which is, again, to be representative of society. It's important that we have all three because we can have a diverse room, but that doesn't mean that everyone has an equal voice. The way I make sure folks who may not look like me or talk like me or act like me are heard is sometimes I just like to take a step back and listen. We often can fill up a room with our thoughts and you miss the input from some of our more quiet or reserved teammates. So sometimes I just like to take a step back, take inventory of the room, and take a couple of meetings to just listen. And that allows other folks to kind of have more room to voice their opinion and to provide their input. And sometimes I even, like to ask folks directly who I know may not be more comfortable sharing their opinion directly, like, hey, X, what do you think about this specific topic? And that's a way that you can make it open and friendly for someone to contribute without them feeling uncomfortable kind of cutting other people off who may be a bit more boisterous. I think the goal is for companies and marketing companies to look just like society. That is the ultimate goal. But the way that we can do that is through action. So rather than using words and saying what we believe we stand for, the way that you can demonstrate that you believe in it is through actions and through creating that change that you want to see.